industry being as fickle as it is, you can't count on any job to last or even to book a job. So over the years, I have done regular 9-to-5s.
Oh, wow.
I owned an ice cream shop for 3 years when I was a teenager.
Wow.
And I funded that with my own money. I taught gymnastics to kids where I was making like $11, $12 an hour. So I've done that.
Wow.
But if I can find a way to make enough to buy a home from the comfort and safety of my own living room, why wouldn't I do that?
Well, I was finna go coming in on a whole nother type of energy. But listen, man, as she just said, Hollywood, it can be fake. It is fake. You got people smiling in your face. You thinking like, you good with them, and they may look out for you with another project, and they give it to somebody else, and then you waiting by the phone because acting is your end-all, be-all, and you ain't hearing no phone ring or nobody calling and trying to say, hey, we're booking you for this gig, for that gig. Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was never like an actor, like I had a major like with lines or anything like that, but I was an extra. And I've been a part of movies like Pitch Perfect 3 as an extra and a military soldier. I've been a part of, but this ain't really about me. Son of Shaft or Samuel Jackson, man. So I know what she's talking about. And she's right. She done all those things, and if she feel like, hey, if it's another outlet where I can make money out of the comfort of my own home, why not? But it's a certain way you can look at it, a certain way not, because I mean, you don't really know what times are, unfolding for certain people. I mean, it's rough. It's rough out here. We've been saying that for a minute, but the economy, it's hit a slump. You can even see, say with the music, like the music has been at probably an all-time low. The music is in a slump. So, I mean, it's hard out here for everybody. And for her to do it, having OnlyFans, we really can't say look a certain way because, I mean, she got bills to pay. And if she's not relying on getting money from another man, I mean, I can respect that. But then again, like, how far is she going on OnlyFans? I don't know if anyone subscribed to her OnlyFans, but OnlyFans doesn't always necessarily mean that they busting it wide open, taking off their clothes, or anything of that sort. I mean, we can't really say that for certain things, right? We just can't. And baby girl, now, her OnlyFans, it may be on another lit level. As you can see right behind me, baby girl, I didn't even know baby girl had a baby, for number one. And number two, I checked out her Instagram and I was like, baby girl, she is grown now. Grown now. She on Instagram showing cheeks and everything. I wouldn't even think to believe that. It be the ones that you don't think that'll do that, be the ones on there doing that. I never thought baby girl would be on there doing that, popping it open and, you know what I'm saying? Like, got the cleavage all out and cheeks all out. Bernie Mac probably rolling over in his grave right now. Now, I know for a fact, what she doing on IG, I can only imagine what she doing on her OnlyFans. She has OnlyFans too. But back to Camille Wimbush. And baby girl, Dee Davis, y'all don't know. She played as baby girl as a little kid on Bernie Mac. But back to Camille Wimbush. Nessa. You can't really look down on people who got an OnlyFans. Because like I said, you don't know what they're on there doing. That's for number one. Like, they could be on there advertising, a certain product, making you think that you finna go in there and see something, but it may be something completely different. It could be them showcasing off their talents and that, not them taking off their clothes. It could be, they could be an artist, a painter, or something like that. they can have something that's going on that they making people pay for, because they know if they showed it on Instagram, people will ignore it. Like, how many people that you know, how many women you know on IG that can actually paint or do something that's constructive, that's talented with their creative abilities without them taking off their clothes? How many people do you know that will like that post? You'll get some, but how many people actually? Versus the people that would like the post of her with her cheeks out. Same old, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we see so much of that. I mean, sometimes it's good to see a different side of a woman with her actual talents, other than just that. Because it's become so repetitive to the point, like, damn, like, I want to see something else. Like, I'm tired of seeing the same old shit. So we don't really know what Camille Winbush is on her OnlyFans doing. Now, she could be on there doing that. But who are us to judge? I mean, we ain't paying her bills. You know what I'm saying? We ain't providing a roof over her head. I mean, you have to do what you have to do out here. And sometimes, I don't mean like anything, you know, at least have a little bit of morals. But, you know, if it's to a point to where she ain't doing too much, like she ain't spreading a cat open and, you know, with a completely naked, if she ain't doing that, you know, that's what I'm talking about. Keep it like classy, but not showing like too much. Like if she's doing that like that, then, you know, I gotta respect it as well, because she ain't going off the grain and doing something like Triple X style. But baby girl, I believe she on that bus. No, I'm just be real. I believe she on that bus. So, yeah, man, when you look at these reality TV show stars, when you see them growing up on TV acting, you may think like, you know, that they may be getting the same type of money that they're getting back then just because the show is still on TV. Wrong. They're not. As the years go by, especially with black actors and actresses on these TV shows, as those years go by, that check started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. She could have been getting paid, what, $10,000 or $15,000 from the Bernie Mac show from the early 2000s. And after each year, that 1,000 shortens. Each year, another 1,000 get chumped off. Another 1,000 get chumped off. Another 1,000 get chumped off. So she maybe end up with $900 in between mid 2000 to probably, you never know till when or whatever. Because I said, as each year go by, that check gets cut. I don't know why, but that's just the business of Hollywood, and that's how it's always been with black television shows. So now she's probably getting like 75 cents, if that much. Yeah, you heard me correct. Like, if you have a TV show that's in the early 2000s like that, you are right now probably getting paid maybe a penny. And if you're lucky, like I said, 75 cents. It's crazy. A classic show like that, you would think like maybe they'll still be getting enough, at least enough to, like, you know, have at least a little small house or whatever, a little condo or whatever, at least 2,100, or at least maybe more, like enough to, you know, afford whatever type of living situation that you're in. But it's not like that. Now, like she was saying, she also said that in Friends, the television show, if she was on that, oh yeah, you better believe that she'll be still getting paid enough to make a good living situation for herself to this day, because it's a Caucasian, predominantly Caucasian television show. So those television shows, they're, no matter how many damn years go by, them Caucasian television shows and white shows, they gonna get paid forever. Friends is gonna be paid forever. Seinfeld gonna get paid forever. They gonna be straight. Have you seen Jerry Seinfeld? If any of y'all know the Seinfeld show, y'all probably know. But they gonna be straight. But the classic show, Bernie Mac, why you think Bernie Mac was not only just doing the Bernie Mac show then, he was doing Kings of Comedy, he was in movies and everything. Bernie Mac had to keep grinding. He had to keep grinding because he knew the business. These kids didn't know. But I'm quite sure Bernie Mac probably told them, but they were too young to understand. If he did tell them a little piece of it. Acting is a hustle, and I try to tell people off this camera on the side note, acting is a hustle. You gotta like really love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't be about the money. That's the type of love that you gotta have for that shit. because it's not guaranteed. You're not going to be guaranteed to begin a book. So it's best if you pursue a career as an actor, if you got at least one foot in the door, to try to do any and everything but just act. But they try to close doors on people that look like us, and people that also look like us try to close the doors on us, and not just white people. Sometimes you may get help from a white person quicker than you'll get, help from your own people in the film industry. That's just real. So they'll try to shorten it to where you can't executive produce or have writing credits to whatever show it may be that you're trying to put out or trying to do, because they see that, okay, if he or she is not trying to just act, okay, they get it. They get the business side. So they ain't just trying to just act. They trying to think about the future so they can keep, their money flowing from different avenues. That's the way a smart hustler would think. Because they're not just depending on just acting, because they know that once these calls stop, I need to have something reeling in over here in this outlet. Or the executive producer, whether it's writing. I need to have multiple hustle areas to where I have income flowing in, so I'll be straight forever. You know what I'm saying? So if they see that you're trying to do that, they'll try to make them doors hard to open, and they'll try to close them. So you won't be able to tap into the executive producer side of things, or the producer side of things, or the writer side of things. It's crazy. It's a real selfish, insecure industry within the film and entertainment. And I ain't want no part of that no more, because I was like, yeah, it's cool being on set, but when you pay attention to the politics of it, once you had your taste of how it feels to be on set and just the look of everything, you'd be like, oh man, it's cool. But you'll think that it's, when you see it on TV, it's like, man, that's fire. But when you actually go on the set, it'd be something basic and simple. If you have a staircase, you ain't really going up the stairs. You're just going up 2-3 steps. And you got a little wall to make people think that you're going upstairs, and it'll switch off, and then you go back down, or you come off on the other side, but the stairs will eventually end. You won't actually go upstairs, and there'll be rooms up there. So it's like a studio. A small square studio, shaped like a square. And if they still do live audiences, the audiences will be right behind the studio. Just like they did with shows like Martin, Fresh Prince, and things of that sort. But I agree with, Vanessa, with Camille Winbush. She got it right to make her money how she make it. Because the economy is really bad out here, but I just hope that she ain't going too far. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't judge. Because, you don't know what people going through. You know what I'm saying? So, that's Sensei Reality TV. Y'all be good, y'all be easy. I'll holler at y'all later. Subscribe to the channel. One love. Peace.